coming in and yanking everyone out. Now, it's a pendulum, though. And when you talk about, well, Trump just say, I mean, Donald Trump's been very open about his desire to go after and use federal resources to suppress crime in high crime areas. It is not on a per capita basis, but on gross numbers. Chicago is our murder capital. It is just the people who live in a number of communities, especially South Shore there, live lives that are controlled and dictated by the crime in the areas that is just horrifying and out of control. We saw a lot of left-leaning, not even progressive, but just left-leaning Americans melt down about him using federal troops in Washington, D.C., and then after a couple of weeks, we have the mayor of that city, a very progressive African-American woman, come out and say this has been a godsend, right? This has been great for the city. We haven't had a murder in 10 days for the first time ever in modern history, and that crime was actually suppressed. You have the actions in the Pacific Northwest, right, in Portland, where you've seen this just almost daily tide since pre-2020 of arson, vandalism, assaults. That all of a sudden now federal resources are finally being used to try to suppress. So I'm all for the government, the federal government even, stepping in and trying to suppress crime. I am all for, and I think many Americans are, and I think many Americans of color are, I am all for using federal resources to go after people that came to this country and committed crimes, whether they came illegally or they came legally. But as guests of this country, if they come here and commit crimes, and I'm not talking about traffic tickets, I'm talking about crimes that expose you to jail time or prison time, I think we want them out. And part of this huge problem was created. We had all the lies from the Biden administration. It turns out, in his last year, 9 million Social Security numbers that are issued to people that entered illegally. We have the narrative from the Democrats, it's not a crime to be in the country illegally.
But Charles,
it is a civil offense that can get you arrested to come into the country and overstay your visa. It is absolutely a crime to illegally enter.
Give up United States citizens' constitutional
rights?
No,
I think it's repugnant. You
to
shouldn't be
fight
kicking
a
down
war
doors.
on crime?